Oh, they really hiding it, little faggots.
As a digital simulation, really. To steal life. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit and
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. Ebola, worshiping pedophiles, wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released from prison with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
we're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Nah, bro. Come on. Nah, come on. You almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive. I do it live for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky but high ground. My crown slash helmet. So my aircraft still spit. Heavy tied down, even seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked, it caused my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. It bust off on some ice, some velvet shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for marches of females clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit, my flow's the shit. To a fly zone, haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the silver hand, but with Hiller man. It's not Cypress Hill, I'm Turtle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow, I set standards. Catch catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as your goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm dating space AC, y'all. Bust stuck in the cage, face off. After a shape, the state is a fake, a fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing the step. We got a lot to learn.
Oh, they hiding them. Oh, look at them. They hiding them. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. They hiding them. One of them big Jews are scared like a motherfucker.
The words and pearls what I transmit as a transcript, or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pipe. This shit's hot.
I stand listen to the pan fried me. Don't worry about what they want. What they want. Oh. That's the name of that motherfucker. Amp Fitness. Man, did them bastards up.
So, y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or wet.
How them niggas hiding everything. Scary ass shit.
Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side eyes. Looking past the side spot. Third eye gang tight vibes. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cubs. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying that eyes. From the skybox, they got a scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some rules. Some of our folks are still dumb. Yeah, and blasted the fact that, no, we gon' have this real show. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out. They keep it in place, arranged. This is played out. Who's of a dying society should be disobeyed.
That's what it is. Life extension, you is not third party tested. You lying. DoNotAge.org is, but I don't trust them either. Now, Koya, I can run with them. So people don't eat this stuff. Okay, what about, stop, I'm just gonna turn it off. Let's go, alright. Let's see what they got. Nah, Bulk, you was not third, man. Amazon, stop it with your fake. I know sports research, but that stuff would be nature made. Let me see. Let me pull that up. Oh, that stuff right there. Yeah. Yep. Herb is good. Decent. Dr. Bird. Dr. Bird got. Oh, yeah, that's gonna make you sick. Max B, what's up, baby? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, everybody else? What's happening? What's going on? Tashana Jones, Roland Dockery, what's happening? What's happening? I had to get my plug-in ears so I could start riding the bike and doing the thing for my wrist and all that. I've been looking at what kind of physical therapy without messing with the damn sorry-ass VA. So I've been looking at all the things that are benefit, you know what I'm saying, that they would describe anyway. So I'm going to start listening to, you know, the people I like to listen to and putting in like half hour, you know, 2 hours on the tread. I'm not running like I used to. I walk damn near like I'm running. So that's what everybody says when I'm on the treadmill. They're like, you might as well jog, because people jogging at the speed I walk at. Yes, I will Jason 13. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. Our brother T's truck's a little out of whack. So we're over here attempting to get that working. I don't really have enough to like get it towed somewhere or whatever. But hopefully we'll get it figured out. If you want to make donations, I'll make sure he gets it to help him out with that. Yeah, we got a new battery in there. We got new terminal leads on it. He really on it. But yeah, whatever. I won't use it for this. I'll make sure I'll give it to him because he's on my thing. So I'll make sure he gets it, and that way he can use it for. I think he needs a new key too. And he called the people, but they ain't called back. But I just wanted to let y'all know everything's all right. So we've been dealing with this since yesterday. Hey Tom, what's up, beloved? Yo, what's SKD? What's happening? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening, beloved? All right, St. Louis, what's up? Show me, goddamn. I don't want to hear about it. I want you not to just talk about it, but show me that you about it. Yeah, show me, state, goddamn. Anyway, right? Love my St. Louis. That's my workout partner in the military was from St. Louis. Big old dark man. Just a big old. He like me. He like to live everything. Whenever I wanted to move something, or he wanted to move something, he says, "Yo, where that little red engine? Where that red nigga? Where that little engine?" Because that's how we talk to each other. Both of us. He may be 5 before me, but he's like, "Yo, where he at?" And man, we be grabbing up stuff. Everybody be looking at us like this. What the hell? Ha! St. Louis, boy, Kentucky, Bama. Hey, man, listen here, man. Louisiana, I don't know what's going on in Louisiana now. I got family, I don't know what's up. Y'all getting worse than damn Atlanta. But, y'all, show me state. Solid. You solid in my book. I had to give me another cigar, y'all. Yo, I do the music videos, right? Because I'm still that way. Like, you say 59, 60, right? I'm still that way. Whatever I was at 20, I'm more knowledgeable. I have no knowledge of then, but I'm more knowledgeable a lot of things that I don't talk about. You know what I mean? But I am still that way. Like, everything about how I move, everything is still that way. It don't change with a few little gray. I had silver and gray in high school, so my hair, my pops long hair was silverish gray. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? And I share that. I don't care about so-called fake haters. You hate yourself then. I have no problem with that. Whether you accept it or not, it's irrelevant to me. We have a lot of people who are disposed, and in a symposium, they don't like real history it's popping up from all sides. We don't care because it's always been there. I've traveled the earth. And if you claim to be from one of those countries and you didn't go to the museum or to the library, I know what they talked about. I know where the information is. It ain't changing. That's why they're about to set everybody ablaze now. Liquefy the earth like they did last time. Yeah, with frequencies, vibrations. You can heal, you can create with frequencies, you can move things with frequencies, and you can destroy with frequencies. They just been fine-tuning what we had already created. Y'all really don't know, do you? You like crayon colors and fictional history and something relative to your disposition? Well, your disposition means nothing. I had this knucklehead, one of them IDF, whatever, fake account monkeys over there on Facebook. I don't argue with people over there. I knew the moment he started saying pseudo and the little dumb, goofy, want to be called racist, the little monkeys don't know about. I said, first of all, y'all weren't even here in the 14, 15, 1600s. If you want to believe that's the time. And if you believe that that's the time, that tells me you don't know nothing about real history. So why would I sit here and debate and argue with you when you don't know nothing? See, that's the problem. Most people want to argue something and they're irrelevant. They don't remember nothing. Well, those of us who do, well. And I'm looking at the other cats call themselves indigenous. They got this name in front of that name and that friend. It's like, like this, like the message. Next door is the big house owned by the Joneses to a little brown shack that's owned by me. I get so mad every time that I see him, so I guess deep down that's called envy. I walk out every morning before I drive my car. The old horse and buggy, I should say it is, compared to the new car owned by the Joneses when my car's 12 years older than his. Make it make sense. People are so funny. Yo, T, what's happening? South Korea up in the house. I ain't been to South Korea since 1980. Man, I had me a thick. I think she had a whole lot of melanated. Y'all say black. I think she had a whole lot of sister in her. She didn't want to let me go. If I would have married her. I ain't gonna lie. Beautiful. Spoke excellent English. I was sitting there, hope you ain't one of these little spies and stuff, but she wasn't. Couldn't get nothing from me other than truth anyway. Man, oh, she was something else. Ooh, her name was Karen too. Go figure. But yeah. Lorna, Jamin, how you doing? Tom, it's good to see you, beloved. What's cracking, brother? Anyway, I said I'll come on in here. We out here in about 1,000 degrees, and this is my shirt from when I helped out at the inside job called 9/11. I see. I don't like Fords. Otherwise, I just tell T, man, get out the way. I get dirty, jack his truck up. I'll start pulling stuff off. I mean, my old way ain't everybody's way. I'm one of them people, like, I just know how to do things. Like I said, I had a race car when I was in high school. I had a hot rod, I got a low rider, blah, blah, all that stuff, But, it's good to watch people learn, you know what I'm saying? And he's good at what he does. And that's what matters. Little OCD, even he'd tell you, I can't stand that, but it's good. It's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good stuff. So we're dealing with that. Otherwise, I'll be reading. I'd have been live a few more times. I am going to. I'm going to go to the sauna. I'm going to share some information with y'all, and it's up to you what you do with that information. When you research the information, it may be to your benefit, and maybe you have allergies, or maybe you can't do it, or you can't afford it. I would like to get to the position where I can help people if I was able to, you know what I'm saying? If my numbers were greater and people came watch and weren't so self-disrespectful, because I am you, you are me, whether you like it or not. I can't do nothing with the sickness of the earth. It has to, like a cold, a common cold, you have to deal with it. It has to go through its path. It has to take its long or short route. I'm not here to ask nobody except anything I state, say, or proclaim. Oh my God, I gotta smoke this one. This cigar is good, bro. If you don't know, you can go ahead and, I think this was like $20-something. I like the little 70-something ones, but I ain't messing with those until a certain time. I have a couple of them too. I have a Cuban cigar too. Got it. I think did I get that on the res? It's in a tube, so. I actually got it from a Code Talker's family, somebody who I gave the colors to. What was they? Blah, we gay? I can't remember. I can't have so many at funerals. Anyway, they gave me an actual Cubano cigar. Oh my goodness. Oh, that thing. Oh, it's well hidden. Oh, that thing. Oh. This one though. Oh, buddy. Oh. Maybe want to start singing some Scottish songs or Danny Boy, Irish or something. Oh, Danny Boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it's got the perfect taste. It's a good cigar. My family used to make cigars. But anyway, so hopefully we get this dealt with. But it would, if I wish I had still had that triangle and the chains, the tow chains, because I used to, on the res, I used to go and get people's vehicles drunk, left it somewhere, wrecked, but able to, roll. I was, every other weekend I was going to get these people's cars. I got locked up for the weekend, whatever, couldn't drive his vehicle. They had the little breathe thing that starts the vehicle. You ever seen that? They, if there's no alcohol. So there were times when they had alcohol, but they had to be home so they can go to work the next day, and they couldn't get the car. They knew they'd be sober in the morning. Well, I don't have to wait. They drank liters of vodka, so I don't know if they even be sober in the morning. But I would go out there and get their stuff. I'd get one of their relatives to see if they can breathe, get it cranked up. It didn't always work, trust me. Then they had the bypass thing, so for tow. So I would put that on, throw the lights up on the back. I used to have the lights and tow it to the res, or to Flagstaff or the Page. I don't have that stuff. I left it over there thinking I never probably even need it again. You know what I mean? And here it is. I could have hooked that up, towed it back. You know what I mean? Closer, we can get some work done on it. It is something else. They always say things happen in threes. I don't fundamentally buy into that. I do recognize, I've stated in some of the videos, if you ever seen them, that 3, 6, and 9s, there are things that happen. What do you want to say, for good, for bad? I always say that don't get caught up in the sum of bad or what your idea of bad is or good. It doesn't matter. It's always in the moment. What's your fight? And not even looking at it as a fight. When you surrender, it doesn't mean you relegate yourself to the mercy of something. It means that to the last. But it means that you don't make something out of it. And if you live that life, people relegate themselves to their fate, which is, to me, a symposium of foolishness and pure blatant stupidity. But it is what it is. Oh man, I'm gonna let that. Yeah, it's a good cigar. I'm gonna share some stuff, and maybe some of you already know about it. Maybe some of you don't. Maybe some of you are doing something. Maybe some of you feel safe or fine right where you're at. Maybe you've accepted your position in life. And if you have, I can dig it. All right, I'm gonna take another sip of this water. Got some limes I can squeeze before they go bad. Maybe this will help get some of the PFAS, the plastics and stuff out of your system, a percentage. Maybe it'll help with some of your clogging your arteries and all that. If you got the jab, you really should think about going and getting a blood transfusion. I know a few people that said they went and got a blood transfusion, and they said, because they didn't believe it at first, and they had to send it off, whatever, but they were pulling long stuff out their blood, these clots, this crazy stuff out their big arteries, like when you do that thing where they go in and they clean out all that calcium buildup. Well, this may assist you in helping speed that along with exercise, intermittent fasting if you can't fast for 3 or 4 days, and because I'm about to do it again, and make it to the end. I told y'all what happened. I got a cramp so bad it was just no way around. A couple of boiled eggs, a couple of bananas. It was that bad, I'd have kicked whoever in the bed. Snoop would have been there. I'd have kicked him right out of the bed, like, and not on impulse or wanting, but my body's reaction with the cramp, violent. It was a very violent cramp. If I would have done right and increased my lime, it's potassium with the manganese and just put, you know, scrub the outer part and let that, the whole part, just cut the whole thing and put it in there, I would have, you know, received that. But the whole point of fasting is to allow your body to reset. And I could have fought through the cramp. And my pain tolerance is pretty high. Not braggadocious about it, but it really took me there, where I was like, mother cussing everything out. The mother, the father, everything. The mouse, the black cat. Walk by again. I was, well, a little humor there, but my mama, my papa, everybody got cussed out that night. I don't give a damn. You would have been there, you would have cussed out too. Yeah, they had the baby and the baby diapers and the baby ooh-op and everything else that would have got cussed out. Everybody. That's how bad that crap was. But I laughed. I also laughed. I was like, yeah, it's got me. The cramp got me. I had spicy, and I had to relegate myself to thought. Ignore the pain until it settled. I was like, oh, damn it. I had sriracha, but I had the spicy one. Oh, man, it was so good, because I love spicy food. I've got to remind myself, this causes crack. Don't mean I'm supposed to smoke it. You know what I'm saying? Crack is whack. Well, this causes it's spicy, and I love spicy. At this moment or point in time, I am not supposed to parlay with it. Because I've tested it, I realize that's what does it, because when I don't have it, I don't cramp. There you go. All right. But here, these are the two things that there's other things that can help as far as the exercise and cruciferous vegetables and all that kind of stuff. First one, as I stated to y'all, and I always look for third or beyond party tested. This is I showed y'all the let me look back here. Let me go back over here and grab that right quick. We're on the side road. Oh my God, way out in the boonies. Oh man, that thing. This crap down there. Jesus Christmas. I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna need that. Where is it? You guys gotta excuse me because I have some stuff back here that needs to go into storage. It's over there. It's on that side. I gotta put half of this stuff I don't want storage. A lot of stuff gotta go in storage. Here we go, over here. Okay, here we go. All right. I got my protein pot. I got to mix my protein shake up today. I won't be doing it tomorrow, but all right. Excellent and excellent. All right. Okay. So, first one, and I expressed that before, was vitamin K2. Excuse me, and you need to know that let's turn it back on. I want to leave it on for a minute. I'm charging something here. Okay. We're talking about IGEN non-GMO, third-party tested, pretty much on the vegan or vegetarian side of things, without the pork casing and all that nonsense. Okay. Because y'all know that, you know, I always express that I use also virgin coconut oil, which is an excellent form for fatty acid. But one of the ones I like, which is third-party tested, it's Enzymatica. This right here I've been utilizing for the last 2.5 months. Vitamin D3, vitamin 2. This is fabulous. It's a mushroom brand. It is, and I didn't take it today. I'm going to take it. I didn't take it yet. Let me get this right. Oh my God, I gotta light that up. Get out the truck. I take this. the K2 in its pure form. All right, yeah. Even third-party tested, want to make sure. I'm going all AI. I don't care about what they are. So several brands offer third-party tested vitamin K2 supplements to ensure purity and potency. Look for products that specify mention third-party tested on the label or the manufacturer's website. It should be on there. It's on here. It's on there. All right. And it's made with mushrooms. Okay. In Oxalabs, sports research, especially with the MK7, which is typically 99.7% all trans MK7 fat, which is really, really good. Isomeric purity, all that good stuff that, you know, a lot of you won't study about. Life Source and Dr. Berg. He's got a YouTube channel. He deals with, I think, is it chiropractor? I forget what it is, but he's really, really good in this. He's been learning so much. As far as the considerations you should probably look at, I would say certified analysis of the COA, if I remember right. So utilize that, all right, when you're looking at it and everything. When you're looking up something that's, you know, that's reputable brands, isomeric purity, those things in its natural, most purest form. Okay. The micro ingredient vitamin K2 MK supplement, about 200 micrograms, you know, per serving, which is usually in coconut oil, real coconut oil, virgin coconut oil, real. And that's why you see a lot of people in certain islands, they don't get blood clots and strokes and all that crap. Japanese, the Vietnamese, the Chinese, Vietnamese, and you know, certain islands of the Pacific, the Pacific, and all that. There are a number of really, really good ones. So I like the vegan D3 with K2. All right, you get enough. I actually take double the dose, not single. The more vitamin D in studies is even more better. So if you're in the sun, make sure your diet is full of essential fatty acids that are beneficial, like guacamole, coconut oil, and stuff like that. Okay, but you can get the vegan AD full spectrum liposomal. You can get that 5,000 intergranular units. You can get the ultimate K2 180 servings. You can get all kind of stuff. I'm talking about K2 for the thyroid. I mean, it's magnificent. All right. So I would ask y'all to study this stuff. Stuff is really, really good. Now, other than that, now in order for a lot of this stuff to really work good, I mean, to really, really work good, because you want your blood a little cleaner, because you know the phthalates, the plastic, and all that, this crap that they purposely made to go in your system, to slow you down and mess you up, the PFAS or whatever they want to call it. You need to attempt to get as much out your system as possible. I work on that. That's why I do the sauna and all that. But sulforaphane is a really, really good mineral. Now you can get it in broccoli and cauliflower and cabbage, red and green cabbage. But you really, and we're talking about raw, not cooked. We're talking about raw. Ice water, pull it out, you know, freeze it that way, and then thaw it and consume it. You know what I mean? But they have Broccoli Elite Plus, this third-party tested. You have activated sulforaphane supplements. You can also, one of mine that I want to order, because I never utilize it, is the Broccoli Elite for kids. Even you can utilize it. See the specific calories on weight and how much and when. Now, I would probably do a week or 2 week dose and then every other day. life extension supposedly, but be careful because the Chinese have a knockoff brand that's on Amazon Prime. Get the real life extension one. The actual company. You can talk to them Americans and not the guys that sit there. Do you want a Coca-Cola with you? So none of those idiots. So you can really get a you really get a good one. And the real sulforaphane supplement costs $97. Now if you get a pill form, a gel tab, it could be anywhere from $30 to $60. But because most of you are not going to order out of New York or from Korea or whatever, you're not going to order the nanokinase, which is fermented black soybean, which is very sticky. I love it on salad. It's really, really good. About 4 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons kind of big on a salad, and it helps men's testosterone. Okay, you can get activated sulfuric. You can get activated sulforaphane supplement, and that's going to run you in anywhere again from $40, $60. All right. I'm not big on Source Natural. I'm not big on those supplements. I just don't like them. It's Solari. I'm not big on them. Then you have Carlisle Nutritionals, third-party tested. Absolutely. Liposomal, which is good because you know how that deals with your system. I would get into that. Now you can get the Subviv for I think like 900 milligrams of liposomal sulforaphane, which is the more natural form. I don't know with your body, you got to get blood work to see, but to help remove the phthalates, the PFAS, whatever you want to call that crap, that's what you want to use, and you want to use a sauna. A sauna every day opens your pores, and for some reason, it actually helps extract some of those plastics that are in your skin and in your blood, your caps. So remember that, okay? And some good exercise to keep your system kind of strong. You know what I mean? Millennial, what's up, baby girl? Cute, you know. Hi from Vietnam. Vietnam, what's happening? Don't care about nothing but your blood and life's a breeze. Well, I know that's right. Hey, what's going on, Fuku Cartel? Well, I'm trying to see if anybody else. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. I think that it can benefit anybody everywhere. Some people have nominal diets that benefit them. But here, whenever see, I'm part German. I'm half German, right? And I've really been studying about what they did and how they betrayed the Third Reich and how they brought it to its knees. They were still there. Hidden identities, fake names, smiling, making love, clapping hands, working in the military at the same time, in the government, and working behind the lines to tear it down by usurping and snatching people up, which is amazing that they can even do that. You figure the people love their people and love their company and love their country and everything and not do that. But you see here, you see what's going on here. We got American Negroes who are autochthonous running around over in Egypt and the Sahara and all them places. Some join wars and fight. You never hear about it because the government never tell you. Walking around with the dashiki and all the turban on their head looking like retards. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Snoop, what's up, baby? Oh, there go my mama. James Bond, what's happening, brother? What's cracking? That's my baby. What's up, mama? But these things will help. I got to pick up another of the sulforaphane. I got to pick up another one. Like I said, it does cost a little bit. And you can benefit from it. I'm going to be going to the sauna tonight. I don't care how tired I am. I'm going to be doing the 30 minutes cold shower, back in for 30 minutes because it closes the pores so nothing suck back up in there. And I'm gonna do it twice, maybe 3 times. Now I usually lose about 4 or 5 pounds because I do some light squats. I'm a bad knee. I like to work it out with that heat. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that vitamin K2, I showed you the brand I utilize. Oh, and the other thing to get the ammonia out your system, like if your urine's real strong, you're eating a lot of crap, I'm gonna give you another secret that's very important. L-arginine. It's a bad mama jama, bro. We get you a plant-based one. This is from GNC. This one's right here is a pretty damn good one. I only take 1 tablet instead of the 3. Boy, my urine be like funky when I take these things. But before that, like I said, let's go ahead and get yourself a nice little water, lemon, green tea diet. You can add a little cinnamon, cayenne pepper if you don't cramp like I do. Get you a whole liter of that and drink it throughout the day. Get you a 2-3 day water fast. Then after that, cut you up a stalk of lettuce. A stalk of celery, arm of carrot. Get you a quarter of cabbage raw, scrubbed down, soaked in baking soda without aluminum. There's still baking soda made without aluminum or aluminum that y'all call aluminum. I call aluminium. And throw you half a granny apple slices in there and eat that around 12 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 1. Then later on, cut you up a whole raw beet, poach it in a colander with water for about 10 minutes. Get a little al dente, a little crunch, a little, cruciferous. You want it like that. With some broccoli ravi, all right? Another quarter of cabbage. And add you some green peas, all right? Not snap peas, but green beans, the peas. Add that. Eat that up. Now do that for 3 or 4 days. And if you're going to go ahead and you're going to do the fish, do not eat sardines. I love sardines, but not that way. Get you some smoked oysters and pure olive oil, not seed oil. Capers you can get also in a jar. I like gefilte fish. All right, so gefilte fish, I'll usually take 1 or 2 of those, and I'll cut that up. It's an acquired taste. For me, it tastes like chicken broth, but it's fish. It's all kinds. It's a meal, regardless of where it comes from. And that's what I'm going to be getting back on, especially when I get my apartment. Because I told you, and whatever apartment I get, it's not going to be all furnished. It's going to be strictly a dry sauna. It's going to be everything that is medicinal. I'm going to hook my air filter thing up like I did in my own place. I'm going to hook mines up. Make sure you got ferns, money tree and all that kind of stuff. That grabs the dust and all that kind of stuff and all the toxins in the air. It purifies. And you can do that. Those plants are cheap at Home Depot and stuff like that. Hang them. And it's amazing. And the spiders that climb up in there, let them be at home and catch any varmint that may come in on a skeeter. All right, one of Gates skeeters, and be at peace. Now the thing I wanted to tell you, our blood's about 5 pints, right? You know what that looks like in a 5-gallon bucket? Well, on a normal day, we have 8 grams of sugar. It's a cube of sugar. That's it. But see, we happen to be a little different in greedy ass America with fake history, and nobody really knows the truth of the past. So we, because of bread, noodles, pasta, pizzas, fast food crap, we have about 27 cubes to 30 cubes of sugar every day in our blood. The other thing that's really bad, besides that, is starch. That's right. I used to make A-drop soup, and we always use cornstarch. I used to fatten up the gravies and all that with cornstarch and flour. Worst thing in the world for you. You don't need cornstarch or flour to fatten it up. You can use coconut milk and the proper seasonings and reducing and then deglazing with the roux of pot roast or whatever it is that you utilize, even vegetables. The burnt part that you think is burnt in the stainless steel and iron skillet. I would prefer, I grew up eating out of iron. It benefited us. We're not anemics, but stainless steel would probably be the best thing, of copper. Okay? So think about those things. All right? I love my Mexican food, but I got to stay away because a lot of those things have those binders, your cakes, your cookies. People actually got to see how cookies are made, like Pringles, not made from potatoes. They're made from pure chemicals. Stay away from that crap. It's garbage. All right, the Snickers bar, baby Ruth, all that. It's no good. Okay, even the Bisco Fig Newtons, garbage. All right. Check yourself at the door. be aware of these things and make the best out of it. All right. James Bond, right? Yeah, I'm good. I hope that information was beneficial. You can always go back and play it. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off, and hopefully, maybe I can come on later and read a little Helena Blavatsky, because it's some really good reading, and we can pick up tomorrow. But I got to see if we can get this truck moving again. All right. Reading up on eating for your blood type. Absolutely. What'd you find out about O positive and O negative blood? What'd you find out, James? What'd you find out, bro? Too many like their baby back ribs, literally. I know. It is what it is, and it's the barbecue sauce and we have become too accustomed to sugary diet that is consistent with all the other toxic guar gums and Xanax gum and all that other crap. Look at the folic acid. It's unnecessary. It's a mold. Unnecessary. You know? So you got to check it out. You know what I mean? Hey, baby. I'm going to shut it down. Y'all know the Cashapp if you want to donate. If you want to donate to help T, because he's got one job, works part-time. If you want to help him out, he works hard too. Send it to my Cashapp. I'll make sure he gets it. All right? So he'll have that, and he can let y'all, he can say thank you and show the appreciation. That's if it's in your heart. All right? Appreciate you all. All right? It's still, but a lot I got to cut out. I can still eat meat, but it got to be lean. Absolutely. I got to tell people all the time, like, O positive. O negative is a little different. O positive, they can live strictly off of fruits and vegetables. O positive, we can actually, fish is one of our best things. And when it comes to the flesh of animals, we can actually do without, but we, for some reason, like our ancestors had their canine, they had their their molars, well, not the molars, but their wisdom teeth, which affects your heart, liver, kidney, and all that. That's when they pull it out. It cuts your life down by about 5 or 10 years. I have mine. Well, I have got two or three of mine. Like, do yourselves a favor and really learn what you can consummate a relationship with as far as dietary. And you can benefit from it. Like, if I have a steak, it's got to be medium rare. I cannot have a well done, even though I used to do that, like dead. It was doing me more harm, constipating and this, that, and other. Medium rare, perfectly cooked. Man, I walk down the street like a damn juggernaut. It's just real weird how it affects us. Fish, though, man, you give me some porgy, some trout, yellow bluefin, which called yellow rainbows. Oh, I can start going through fish because I fished a lot. Yeah, and I like mine baked, on the flame. I don't need a whole lot of seasoning. I want to taste the actual fish, commemorate its existence. But yeah, and stay away from the potatoes, y'all. Fuck them potatoes, y'all. You don't even have to eat yams, sweet potatoes. Well, they're two different, but they're two different spuds. But you get where I'm coming from. They took all 4 of mine at once when I was in the military. See, that's the problem. In the military, they do exactly what they shouldn't, and that's why I keep telling y'all we are not the same as everybody else. But you know who controls that. So, but anyway, I appreciate y'all taking the time, stopping in with honor and respect. Like I said, we're eternally bonded. But take this information and don't take it lightly. All right, research it. All right. See you guys later.